Hi and welcome to All Is True. My name is Sasha Korniak. I'm doing an update blog or vlog on the Togaf Enterprise Architecture course. This is for people who are thinking about doing the course, and also a bit of insight about once you get to go along and do the course, if you need to do the course, and also about the testing centre as well for some of my fellow course mates as well, because they haven't actually gone and done the tests as such as yet. So the first thing that I'd recommend is ask yourself, why are you taking Togaf Enterprise Architecture? Do you actually know what it really entails and what it really means? And the best way of figuring this out for yourself is go to Google, go to the Wikipedia page, type in Togaf Enterprise Architecture and read the Wikipedia page. The reason why I say that is it will give you a really good snapshot and highlight of what exactly enterprise architecture is and if it is suitable for you in your career. I would recommend that you scroll right down to the bottom of the screen, of the page, and you look at the criticisms, read those, and then reassess on if you want to go along and take Togaf Enterprise Architecture, because it's not suitable for all particular individuals. The other thing I'd recommend that you do is look into Jason Bloomberg, who's on the page as well. Look at what he has to say around Togaf framework and enterprise architecture, and make sure that you go to Twitter and start following him as well. So if you've made the decision and you're going to book yourself on the Togaf training course, or you're going to take the Togaf exams by self-study, then some of the things that I would recommend that you should do. One, I did mine with the Knowledge Academy, and you get this really nice big thick book with over 650 odd pages, and then also there's the Togaf guide. When you're on the training course, it's usually between 3 and 5 days, depending on the size of the people on the course. And what I recommend that you do is you take the contents of the Togaf PDF, and as your trainer matches this with this big book, because you'll go backwards and forwards between different chapters and different pages, mounting in the hundreds, I became very confused of exactly where I was within the actual framework, and by doing this and highlighting this in this way, and also making sure it corresponds from a colour point of view within there, it gave me an idea of the framework and the different areas within it. It's a lot of information. There is over 600 pages in this, and the Togaf PDF alone is over 555 pages as well. There are 17 pages of contents alone, so there's a lot of information there that's needed to be absorbed. For the people who have already gone along and done that, and now they have done the course, looking for the exam test centre, what was it like to go? Probably one of the most secure places I've been to some military installations, but not as secure as this for taking an exam. You need 2 forms of ID which are photographic. They will take a copy of one of these, and they need both of them presented at the same time. You will sign when you arrive. You will also have your picture taken as well, which was a bit of a shock to me. Then all of the stuff that you have, including wallets, mobile phones, change, anything that you have goes into a locker. You can't take anything into the examination room yourself. And they will provide you with a pen and an acetate sheet or something to write on, which can be rubbed off. I wasn't expecting it to be as much secure as that. They also, when you're about to enter into the room, they want to have a look at your socks and lift up your top to make sure that you've got nothing hidden away. So be prepared. That might make you more nervous than you already are when you come to take the exam. The next bit, when you do go onto the computer and you go through, there is a PDF which is attached if you're doing the certified version, which is rubbish. I couldn't get it to work. I couldn't see the stuff on the screen that I needed to see, and scrolling up and down because it's so big is very difficult and can also waste time. I took all of the certified questions without really looking at the PDF whatsoever, for 2 reasons. 1, pretty confident in the answers, and 2, also the fact is it was just a big waste of time for me. You will likely score more in the certified test than you will do in the foundation or level 1. That was the case for me. And when you come to the end and you've clicked through, if you're doing the combined exam, you can't go back after you've done the foundation or level 1. So make sure that you're ready to go on to the next one, and you don't get the results until you've finished. Now, I was under the impression, from advice from the trainer, which seems to be out of date now, that you will get your results when you're sitting at the machine. That is not the case. I sat at the machine for 3 or 4 minutes after finishing, only for the supervisor or the moderator to come out and ask me to leave the room. And then you get it once you come out the room, you sign again to say that you finished, that they've recorded the time of start and finish. And then they also get you to sign again of that information that's there. Once you've gone along and done that, then you get your results. You don't get them on the screen presented to you. You can fail the foundation of level 1 and then do level 2, or you can go along and you can do it the other way around as well. So, yep, that's the basic of the information, the best advice that I can give you. If you're still interested, then the best place which I found to go was the Knowledge Academy, and if you also find other good reputable trainers as well. Hope this has been informative for people and people find it happy. My name is Sasha Korniak, and this was brought to you by alleastrue.org.